Picture this. A male P-plate driver is driving his car. He stops and picks up a mate. The chances of him having a fatal car accident have just increased 50% as soon as his friend entered the car. They keep driving, but guess what? He makes another stop and picks up two more lads. This is scary now. This male P-plated driver has increased his chance of dying in a car accident by 400%. That's heavy, right? This is how real influence is, and it tells us a story of the power influence has in the lives of young people. My name is Matt, and I'm from SMG Life Matters. A part of what we do is run workshops with young guys, giving them a blueprint to follow to become positive, healthy men. In this video, I want to offer you some tools on helping young people understand influence and define positive role models. No matter if you're a teacher, parent, or you work with young people, we all need to know the importance of positive influences in the development stages of our boys and teenage guys. Steve Biddulph, the Australian child psychologist, breaks down the development stages of young guys. He says during the 6 to 14 age bracket, boys seem to lock on to their dad or stepdad or any male that they're around. It's during this time that they have this innate desire to learn from him. So they watch and interact and they do anything they can to get that male's attention. From 14 years onwards, adolescent boys begin to look beyond their own parents and they seek out other men to learn from. This can be a scary stage for us as parents and teachers. Teenage boys are looking around, out into the world. They're seeking adventure, risk, and meaning. But on the inside, their testosterone levels have jumped by around 800%, which means that their choices and decision making can be severely distorted if left to their own devices. Case in point, the P-plate driver statistics that I mentioned up top. Did you know it was during this stage that older cultures would give extra attention and focus to their men in training? The community would come around them and help and support. It doesn't take long to see that our culture isn't doing this very well, and because of it, our boys are growing up to be, in the words of Steve Biddulph, nowhere men. Men who are lost, immature, and emotionally stunted. I want to give you 3 ways to help young guys find a role model. You can click below to download the free PDF for these 3 activities. Are you ready for this? Very quickly, I'm going to give you what, who, and where. Here we go. We need to teach boys what positive influence looks like. Simply, we need to teach them what are the qualities of a positive role model. Studies have broken this down to 5 qualities. They are someone who is passionate and inspiring. They have a clear set of values. They are committed to their community. They're selfless and accepting of others, and they display an ability to overcome challenges. Now we know what makes a positive role model, let's figure out who this could be by doing a positive profile activity. I like to do this by asking boys, who is a man that inspires you? A questionnaire is created with questions like, what is he passionate about? What does he do that inspires you? Do you think he has clear values? If so, what are they? These questions are adapted from those 5 qualities we discussed. I like to do this both with a man that they know personally and any man. This could include celebrities or well-known people. Don't forget, this is about discovery and allowing the young men to learn what is positive and helpful, but also who is positive and a good example. Now we have a clear understanding of the what and who, we want to look within all of the different communities our boys are a part of to discover where these role models can be found. We can do this by doing a community mind map. The young lad puts his name in the middle and then brainstorms all the different communities he is a part of and writes them down. This could be sporting teams, scouts, church and youth groups, family, etc. Part of your job could be to help identify who are the positive men in these different communities. So there's some practical ways you can help the men in training in your world find positive role models. Download the free PDF below for more on how to run these activities. The type of men our world needs are men who influence and impact others in a positive way. Imagine a world where we break the constricting boxes of stereotypes and influence others through our passion, values, by fighting for our communities, by being selfless and caring for all people, and by becoming resilient men. It would be epic and it would change the world.